There's been so much hype over the TABBY messenger that just came out this year for spring 2023. I just had to see it for myself. Let's do a handbag review of the TABBY messenger from Coach. Hello everyone, welcome back to another mommy review. I review all things for the love of. Today I'm checking out the TABBY messenger from Coach. This has been a handbag that's been hot off the runway and been super popular all over social media. So I just had to see it for myself and see, is it worth it? Now, before I get started, if you like the content on this channel, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It will really help a lot. Thank you so much for considering. And also for those of you who are joining back on the YouTube channel, thank you for supporting my love for this handbag journey. Now let's go on with the video, and I hope these videos are helpful for you in deciding whether these handbags are for you, especially if you do not have a Coach boutique store near to you and you just want to check out how the bag looks in person. Sometimes really hard to tell online, and I'll put in my 2 cents as well. Hopefully it'll help you in deciding if the TABBY messenger is worth the hype. So today I'm going to go over the regular TABBY messenger, the 19, some from the men's collection, and just a whole range of the TABBY messenger that's come out from the runway, and see which one is the best size and if it's worth the hype. So here is the glove tan leather one that is a silver and ivory for the standard TABBY messenger. You can see it is meant to be a crossbody handbag. It's currently priced at $610. The strap is adjustable, which is very convenient because we're not all built equal in terms of sizing. And you can see that strap is not detachable, so it makes it limitations in terms of you can only wear it as a crossbody. You can't make it as like a shoulder bag or anything like that. I think one of the pros for this handbag is that on the back, slip pocket has actually a magnetic closure for it, so it's really helpful. And then also, just so you know, there's actually a clasp on the side that you need to push in order to open the bag, because I think a lot of people thought it was magnetic closure initially. I'm not sure if this is a deal breaker for some people, whether they like a push lock closure versus a magnetic closure. I certainly feel like a magnetic closure is a little bit easier for you to access, but overall I am very biased towards this handbag because I love a good crossbody handbag and having to be totally hands-free. So here's how it looks like with the natural light. And then back in the store with the lighting at Coach, it does look a little bit different for the soft glove tan leather. It is a archival piece that is revisioned from original Coach design from 1970s. So again, the push lock closure, as you can see here, I guess it adds a level of security because of it, and also has this snap pocket in the front, so there's a little bit of organization that you can work with this bag, so it's very helpful in that way. A lot of people describe this as like maybe the best size out of all the different sizes. It is certainly a very roomy bag, so you don't necessarily need to Tetris what you put in the content inside, and you can see there are slip pockets and zipper pockets inside for additional organization. But I think it really depends on each individual. If you're more of a petite person, this bag might be a little bit big. But I do find this color really easy to match. I'm not sure about color transfer on this handbag, which is one thing I'm a little bit worried about. But I love the detailing of the Coach embedded in some of the hardware that you see. I think it's a very practical bag, and especially when they think about how they included the magnetic back slip pocket, that just add more practicality, security. And then the shoulder strap is actually very thick as well, so it makes it more comfortable to wear. The leather I feel is like very thick and supple, like it's very soft, actually smooth to the touch. I think it'll definitely hold all the daily essential and then some. So it's a great everyday use bag because I think it can fit a lot. Coach did a really good job with this handbag. So here's how it looks like closer to the details of the bag. I have heard from various YouTubers and people who've had this bag saying that you have to kind of watch out for the stitching. Some of it kind of buckled, and they are saying that there are some minor quality issues. So you have to watch out for that when you get your handbag. So here with the push lock closure, here's a closer look at the supple soft leather. Has like this microfiber interior on the inside, but it's very roomy indeed. So in a moment, I'm going to show you the other sizes and also some of the other leathers and colors that it comes in. But just want to show you interior look on the inside with the snap closure. I can see this being a mommy bag, given that like it's a pretty good size handbag. Some people are a little surprised by the pricing of this bag, and they thought that initially off the runway it will cost a little bit more. It's currently priced at $610. I think this is a great color to go with the wardrobe. I'm only concerned is that with kids around, I know I'm going to get this bag dirty so easily, and it's going to be noticeable and it's going to bother me probably, especially if it's in the front. So here is a side look at the bag. As you can see, it is like soft, but it's still like structured enough that it stands on its own when you put it on a table. Which is kind of nice that the bag is not slouchy. And you can see I'm looking over the stitching because that's something that's commonly brought up, especially the stitching around the tab right here. You need to kind of watch out for. And that's one defect that some of the handbag lovers alike has mentioned have been problems associated with this particular style of the handbag. Have you guys had quality issues with Coach lately? I've heard that it's becoming a more prominent issue compared to the past. I know they have the option to kind of fix your handbag up, but there's like a long lag time behind that. So I would prefer to avoid sending the handbag for repair if possible. So here is a comparison for the TABBY Messenger 19 versus the TABBY Messenger. So these are the two probably most popular sizes. I think the TABBY Messenger 19 priced at $550 is really good, like more for a petite size. This is a vegetable tan leather. What I know about this particular leather is that it tends to vein easily and it like shows wear and tear easily for this burnished amber color. Although I do know that this particular color has been super popular and people are actually buying it on way above the market price on the secondhand market if you can get a hold of it. So you can see some of the beauty marks that have appeared in the display handbag already. So it's just gonna see more marks over time. If that bothers you, this is not the type of leather you want to get for your handbag. You can see also has the snap closure inside for the smaller version. Imperfections are going to be unavoidable in this type of leather. It's just the nature of the leather. So some people will have to either be okay with it and just love these beauty marks, or you just have to choose another color or choose another leather. But like I think that this type of burnished amber doesn't really give the bag more character. Again, I think this is a very practical choice, especially for those of us who are a little bit more on the petite size. There's definitely a large size difference between the 19 versus the regular, as you can see here. I mean, the price difference is around like $60. However, it really depends on like your size, like your height, and how that will match with your aesthetic and functionality wise what you plan on putting in the handbag. So the regular TABBY Messenger is size 10.25 inch in length, 7.75 inch in height, and 3 inches in weight, and has a 21.5 inch drop for the shoulder strap. Whereas the 19, the size is 7 inches in length, 5.25 inch in height, and 2.25 inch in terms of weight. So you can see the size difference is significant, but the strap drop is exactly the same length. Both are 21.5 drop for the shoulder crossbody, and the strap is adjustable. Both of them have the fabric lining and also the push lock closure. So essentially it's the same handbag, just built in a different size. Here is the soft TABBY Messenger that I found on the men's collection side. It's definitely a much larger bag. I'll put the dimensions on the bottom here. You can see that there is a slip pocket that's very generous that goes all the way down. It's made from soft polished pebble leather and smooth leather. And also here is the studio messenger that's priced at $850, but there's two bags here that are put together. They look very similar in terms of size, but the design is slightly different. You can see the strap is very generous and very wide and comfortable, and also has a detachable strap for like a shoulder or top handle, and on the back has a zip pocket. I feel like this is a very functional handbag that will be great for you to put in like a tablet and such. So this is the denim version. I think is super practical and a great workhorse bag for either work or university. So that is my quick in-depth review of the TABBY Messenger handbag that just got released in the spring 2023 selection with Coach. What do you think about the selection? Are you interested in adding this handbag to your wish list? And if so, which is your favorite TABBY messenger? Please comment below. I would love to hear from you. And with that said, thank you so much for joining me on another mommy review, and I'll see you next time. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.